Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. You've probably been on Twitter. You open social media today. The Last of Us TV show trailer has finally dropped. We're going to watch it. I am so personally excited about this show. I love the games. I know there's a lot of stigma around video game adaptations, largely because we as a video game community have not had the best experience with adaptations. A lot of the time, our favorite IPs are put into the hands of writers and directors who claim they care about the source material, but then use it as a vehicle to kind of further their own name. So we do have, I know that there is a bad taste in people's mouths when it comes to video game adaptations, but I'm personally really excited for this project. I love that a lot of people from Naughty Dog that worked very hard on the game came back to help on the show. I love Pedro Pascal's casting as Joel. I think he's absolutely an amazing actor. I really enjoy Bella Ramsey and the stuff that I have seen her in. I most recognize her from the Game of Thrones. So I'm just excited that we're going to get what hopefully, and from what I have heard from interviews, is probably going to be a loyal adaptation to this absolute masterpiece of a game. So we're gonna jump right into the trailer. We're gonna watch it one good time, and then we're gonna go back. You know how I do things, basically frame by frame, and see what we can see. Once again, I hope it's more of a loyal adaptation, so we'll probably just be seeing things that we recognize, but also I'd imagine that because it's a completely different medium than a video game, we're probably going to get expansions on other things, which I'm very much looking forward to. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's jump straight into the trailer.
The roses have faded, there's frost at my door. The birds in the morning don't sing anymore. The grass in the valley is starting to die, and out in the darkness the whippoorwills cry.
Them escaping the zone.
The darkness is falling, the sky has turned gray.
That looks straight out of the game.
The distance is starting to fade.
Everyone looks so good. Was that supposed to be Riley?
This is your chance. Hold that shot. You keep
Bill?
alive. And you said everything right.
Oh.
Save who you can save.
Oh, please understand.
So short. So short. So good. Oh my god, we have to watch that back. So good. Okay, we're gonna take it piece by piece. Y'all know how I like to do it, because I want to see every little scene. Oh man, the quarantine zone, Boston, looks so good. We have their curfew times. Curfew, that's how I pronounce it. Report signs of the cordyceps infection, coughing, slurred speech, muscle spasms, mood changes. They could also just be drunk.
Roses have faded, there's frost
Then
at
covering
my
up the
door.
firefly insignia. Oh, the broken watch from Sarah with the exact bullet holes in it.
The birds in the morning don't sing anymore.
When you're lost in the darkness,
grass
look for the light. This part was a little bit confusing to me, but throughout the trailer, I saw, so one of the big questions I had before this trailer came out, because I really don't keep up with that much news about certain things, so I wasn't sure how they were structuring the series. I didn't know if they were going to make it into a multi-season series where each season would have been a different season of the game, because that's how the game was like chopped up, was by seasons. But I did see a lot of snow in the trailer, at least 2 to 3 scenes. So I know we're probably getting the winter chapter. And this could likely be the David situation, which I am looking forward to, because it was one of the more high intensity parts of the game that actually freaked me out. Like the fight with David really freaked me out the first time I ever played. Like, that fight had me on edge. But I'm really excited to see it in the show and see how they portray it.
Is starting to die.
Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal both look so good. Okay, we have them with Tess escaping the quarantine zone.
The darkness is
This.
falling. The sky.
Hold up. This literally looks like it is straight out of the game. With the collapsed buildings because of the government bombings to try to get rid of the infection. It looks exactly like it. Like, you could not have asked for a better imagery right there than the collapsed buildings. I'm not sure what this is. It definitely looks like someone watching CCTV of the collapse of government or watching security footage from inside one of the quarantine zones, but I'm not sure who the person is. We have a dead child. Oh, the museum scene. Okay. I want to hear that back one more time. That is such a terrifying sound. The clickers are absolutely terrifying to hear. If I ever heard this, I'm done. I'm quitting. Because I'm pretty sure we've all, like, zombie situations or things adjacent to zombie situations like the cordyceps virus, I've never thought too much of them, especially when The Walking Dead had its heyday and everyone went into like exact science of explaining why a plague of the risen dead makes no sense and would not really be a threat because you have a bunch of decomposing bodies, especially if it happens in the summer. Those decomposing bodies are broken down in like 6 weeks. In the winter, they're basically frozen over. It's not a scary situation, but what makes the cordyceps virus so freaky is because the people who are infected are very much still alive. I know I jokingly call them zombies a lot because that's just what is always on my mind, but those people are still alive and being kept functioning by this fungus in their brain and being turned hostile. And fungi are a very self-sustaining, very self-sufficient creature system, nervous system. So they can just keep going, and they do. Based on like how many years these people have been infected, they slowly mutate over time, and that's how we get situations like the Rat King in The Last of Us Part 2, which is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm interested to see if they bring in my least favorite category of the infected, which are the stalkers. I despise stalkers. I would rather run into any other version of infected. But yeah, if I ever heard that clicker sound, I'm quitting. Okay, that's Winter. Oh, is that our leader of the Fireflies? They even got the tank top exactly right. Like the double layered tank top looks so good. Marlene looks amazing. I was surprised by this, which I shouldn't have been. I did not expect that we'd see Riley, but showing Riley and the backstory that Ellie has from the Left Behind DLC makes the most sense for people who haven't played the game to really understand Ellie's point of view on this situation and why she is so adamant on getting to the Firefly headquarters and helping them find a cure. So yeah, I'm really happy that we're going to see Riley. I didn't expect it, but it makes the most sense to see the scenes from the Left Behind DLC. This scene's gonna hurt like hell. This scene, no matter how many times I played this game, this intro scene always hits. And can we please, as a community, come together to an agreement that if we are watching with people who have not played the game and they do not know the story, let's not ruin it for them. Purely because, hear me out, I am a Song of Ice and Fire reader, and I love the Game of Thrones TV show. This is gonna sound really messed up, but one of the most satisfying experiences for me was being quiet about the events of the Game of Thrones for the most part that were like attached to the books for years, just so I could watch people break down when they finally watched the show. Like my mom when Ned died, the Red Wedding, the Purple Wedding, like watching my friends go through all of those emotions, the different stages of grief and rage throughout that TV show. It was a masterpiece. It was the best thing ever. It was really fun. And I'm going to do that with the people in my life right now who do not know the story of this game. So yeah, let's not ruin it for people. Let's enjoy their pain as a well-informed community. Oh, that
This is your
runner.
chance.
Okay, this is Tess.
Hold that
Is that the guy from The Punisher or no? Is it Tommy?
shot.
That's definitely Bill. That's most likely Bill. I'm really excited to see
Keep
Bill.
her alive.
Okay, this run thing, the background kind of looks like a quarantine zone, but more than likely, well, I can't even say that. More than likely, this is Pittsburgh, which was overtaken by hunters and is one of my favorite parts of the entire game because it's one of the first times that we learn that in situations like this, it is people that you have to worry about. Not so much the infected, but people. So I really enjoy Pittsburgh as a stage in the game, and I'm really looking forward to it in the show.
And you said everything right.
Okay, that's definitely Tommy's place. There's a couple of really... Oh. Okay. I don't know what that explosion... Not that one. That one's obviously a plane. This right here. Let me see if I can't take it back a second. I can't tell if that is Tess sitting in a chair, possibly being interrogated about something. I'm not sure what this situation is. I can't tell if that's not an insignia, I don't think. Yeah, these are probably hunters or something. I don't really know if that's Tess or not, or if this is like Joel breaking in somewhere. I don't know. This is obviously Tess, right? I don't know what it is that she dropped. That is the situation with the hunters, and this is the David situation. That is another point in the game and in the show that is likely going to break me. I want to see the clicker one more time. Oh my god, that looks so good. It looks so disgustingly, you guys are gonna hate this word, some of you, disgustingly moist, which is something that I hate about mushrooms. I hate a lot of things about mushrooms, okay? But the fact that they can do this on a smaller scale to ants, I despise it. I despise it. The clicker looks absolutely amazing though. I hate the cordyceps virus and the way that it looks, but I am also really excited to see, you know how sometimes when you walk into areas that have been overtaken by the cordyceps virus, it's kind of like grown into the walls and into the ceilings and into the furniture. I'm looking forward to that type of set design, even though I think it's disgusting.
Save who you can save.
Oh, please understand.
I'm so excited. 2023 literally cannot come quick enough. It does honestly look like it's going to be a fairly loyal adaptation from what I have seen and like from what I've heard from like interviews. And I'm really excited about that. I wouldn't mind if they choose to expand on certain things. Like it seems like there were 1 or 2 extra scenes with what looked like Tess that I don't recognize, but honestly, I would like to have some background on Tess because one thing that I feel like we kind of missed out on in the game, which you don't have to show it because it's heavily implied that Tess and Joel have lived a very rough life and have done absolutely terrible things in order to survive, but I would still like to have some of that context rather than just knowing that those events happened. But it looks good. It looks really good. I'm super excited for it. I am wondering if this is going to be a one-off series, a one-off season, or if they might try to go into The Last of Us Part 2 in another season, or if they want to expand on this universe a little bit more and kind of use the TV storytelling as a different medium. So there's a lot of options here, but I have faith. I have faith that this TV show was made by people who truly care about the franchise, And I'm just really excited to see what happens from here on out, and I hope you guys are as well. Most of you guys know that I do TV reaction content now, which has slowed up a bit because I've taken on a new job, but I probably, more than likely, when 2023 rolls around, I'm gonna actually be in a very good schedule, so I definitely will be posting reactions to this TV series, and I'm just really excited for it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this trailer reaction. I hope you'll join me again, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye now.